Hi, hello, welcome to Dusty Shop, where bad decisions are rabid and planning is lacking. So, don't do what we do. Well, you could try it. Have fun with it. You know, do the YouTube stuff. Click like and subscribe. Alright, thanks. Alright, circus goers, so here we are with the old Duramax. And what I got here is, I am teaching out the tailpipe like there ain't nobody's business. This thing disappears and it's like smoke. So I was pulling basically nothing, and this thing just let go. Why not? I think whatever it is, it's in cylinder 4. I'm hoping it's just an injector come loose or fucked up, and that's all it is. And I just gotta change an injector and a cup, and we will be rolling again. Change, normal stuff, change the oil, fuel filters, blah 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 blah. But let's dig into this today. So at least get everything rolling. Maybe we'll pull everything back out of the way. Start check all the other injectors. This isn't the first time this thing's done this. Fortunately, it's done it before. I'll probably do it again. And what happens. It's been a while, but when I do use this thing, I pull the world with it. So it sits around, and then it's time to pull something heavy. That's what you got a truck like this for. Pull shit heavy. So with that being said, let's get started and make it happen, Captain. All right, circus goers. So there, we are all the way down to no injectors. So on both sides. So the cups all stayed in except for good old number 7. She just come on out, which was one of the cylinders, as you can see right there. Yeah, there's no cup in that one. It might be hard to tell by the camera, but there's no cup in it because you go here back to the back of the truck, and where is it? Where's 7? There's 7, and there's a cup. There's injector 7, and there's a cup that goes with it. It came out with it. I had to pull the cup off there, get it in here. No damage to the injectors, which is really, really, really good for me. And so, yeah, there's a few repairs that got to be done. I do some welding up, like stuff like this, and I got a new one of these because this one's not acting right. So I've got no new one. I'm gonna clean up this, clean up that. So, and then I think, yeah, I got a lot of cleaning to do, and I think my wear plate on this one, it's okay. Yeah, I welded wear plates on mine because that's where the crap on my truck rubs. So there's one there, and we can say, yeah, it's rubbing. So I'm gonna weld that up, clean them all up. Yeah, all that good fun stuff. And then we got to yard out the old all the cups. Because I got new cups. Those came in. Where are my new cups? Oh, they're on the fender. I didn't even open. How about this? I haven't even opened them up yet. Just came in today. So, there's supposed to be 8 in cups and O-rings. Supposed to be O-rings in there. Let's see. Let's dig out the switchblade and take a look and see what we got. Did we get all the goods? All the goods. I bought it. Yeah. It is kind of rough to do one-handed. I'm already not the skilled person. Let's see what we got. Oh. So, yeah, they come. There they are. Got new O-rings. Each cup. So, cool. Alright. I got another removal tool because mine wasn't quite working. Well, it's working. It's just, I don't know. We'll try another one because this one's way nicer and fancier than mine. Old one. This is my old one. Right here. Here's a new one. That's the same. Look. Here's a new one. Knurled. Kind of knurled a little bit. Basically the same design. The old one. old one's just smooth shaft. We'll try. Anywho, with that being said, we'll come back. I'm gonna do some cleaning on some, like I said, all the parts in the back need to be cleaned up, wiped down real good. I need to fix the one tube because it's got some rub marks in it real bad. And then, yeah, we'll get to pulling all these cups out. Anybody's ever seen that done? It's not fun. It's boring. But it's got to be done so we can get this thing back to running. So, like I said, I'll do some cleaning. Maybe we'll come in and look in there as I TIG weld that tube back together. That might be something to watch, or it might not be. I don't know. All right, circus goers. So yeah, we got that's welded up. Put another little patch panel there, couple there, because that's where shit's rubbing, and then another one on here down there, because you know stuff's rubbing there too. So. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a new K&N. I'm gonna actually get me a K&N in this time because of whatever the hell that was. I don't remember what it was. Some tuner racing? Yeah, not very good. So, we'll get a new K&N air filter on it because it probably needs it. And like I said, get this mounted. So, the only thing we're waiting to do now is, oh, lordy, yes, I did not, pull the cups out yet. So what I'm gonna do is that's gonna be probably a whole lot of angriness and cussing and fiddling and some all kinds of fuckery going on there. So we'll save y'all from that wonderful mess, and then when I come back, we'll come back to having the cups in the block and cleaning up, have the injectors cleaned up and stick them back in the truck. So come back to that. Yeah, that. Our circus goers, so as we can see here, I'm in the back there, just absolutely having no fun of any kind, shape, or form, just to remove the glow plug. Yeah, that. The glow plug unit. Why did they put it back there and make it such an absolute cherry to get out? I have no idea. You know, if I met the engineer that come up with the idea to stick it right there, I would slap him. You know, what most of us would do. We're mechanics, and when we see engineers, you just want to like, just why would you do this? So that was just showing in there because we have to replace it because that one doesn't work and it's burned all up and it's been in my truck for like I don't know for a while and it doesn't work. So that means the truck had no glow plugs. Yeah, didn't work. So we'll yeah. So just kind of showing you there, and then I'm looking at that. That is the other part of the fun job right there. Is we had an electrical issue. Yes, we did. So, and I spent like weeks and weeks. Well, I shouldn't say 2 weeks, going through that whole wiring harness and playing with stuff and all that, just to find out that it was right there in that there plug. Yeah, right there. Basically, I think what it was a pin was sliding back, not seating in there very well. And then when you kind of pulled on it, it lose calm because that's what I was doing. I was losing calm. So just kind of showing you, all the funness because you got to take all that apart to get down to do anything to that engine. So yay! So yeah, we got that out so we can get it replaced and on with the fun. Yeah, because the rest of this is just absolutely boring of me trying to get the rest of the stuff out of that side of the engine. But just kind of showing a little highlight there. All right, circus goers. So, yeah, I did it again. I thought I hit record, but I did not. So, now that we have all the injector cups in there and the injectors reinstalled, new cups, cleaned up the injectors, stuck them back in the truck, that part's done. So, going through there, I don't know. This is all I use to do it. That's it. Why rush? Clean all the muck and junk and all that on there. Now, that cylinder right there, that back one, right there, that one's a little rough. It's a little weird. The rest of them weren't bad, but that one's a little rough. So that one got a little extra, the good old red Loctite. So, now it's just a matter of, valve covers, injector lines, hooking all that good, nasty, fun stuff. So I'm going to save you from all that boring stuff because, really. Not that entertaining. But We'll come back. I'll get all this stuff hooked back up, and then yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe we'll try to start it up here pretty quick. Probably not. Probably not. It's gonna take me a little while to get all this put back together. So we'll come back when I get all this stuff hooked up. All right, circus goers. So there we go. There is one brand new injector for that number 4 spot right there. That's what we've been trying to get to. This has been like weeks and weeks on end. Even though in the video it's not going to be that way. But anywho, so yeah, I got to take all this apart. So I'm just looking at it going, fuck, I got to take all that apart. I just put it back together. Okay, so shit. Anyhow. Let me get this drain down. We're going to start the process. So we've all seen this. You got to take the coolant line off. We got to unplug it, which, you know, that's another dreaded thing. I got to pull that. I got to pull the cold air induction tube, which is not hooked up, back out, and unplug everything and dig my way down to number 4 injector, which is underneath them. Right. Let's go. Yeah. So it's right there. Right there, underneath all that. So it's right there. So we gotta dig all this out, tear all this apart, which we've all seen this done. If you've never seen injectors pulled, then probably go back. I've done it before in the videos here, so this is not something new on this channel. Go back to some of the Duramax stuff where we did an injector swap before in Club. Refer back to that. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna come back when we get it running, because when we started it was smoking and making all kinds of weirdness and just balling out its face, and then, you know, we had the electrical problem here, which we got that resolved, and then now we got the injector to take care of. So being that this is going to be, like I said, a process, I'll come back. If you're curious, like I said, go check out the other videos of get something dealing with the dirty in an injector. There's a couple of videos in here for injectors on this thing. So, yeah, I'll come out. Like I said, I'm gonna start, get this done, and we'll come out. We'll get it running, and like making noise and cheeching, and it's probably gonna do all kinds of nastiness with blowing stuff out the back end. Because, you know, that's what it does when we've been trying to get it to run, and we've had no luck. So, I said, come back. We got it running. All right, circus goers. So there we are. We're running again. So. Other than changing the oil, and right now I'm flushing it out, he's running rough, so I don't know what that's about. I don't have any check engine lights, but sure does seem like running rough. I don't know. I'm going to give it a little hot run and see what it does. The shop is smoky, but the pipes are full of that crap yet, because I hadn't run it, obviously. We didn't have it running, so I don't know. Pressure tested it and everything else. Let's take it for a run. It looks like it may clear up. Might not. Maybe. But as of right now, it's running. Put that together. So, you know, old Duramax. I still got to, you know, I got to do that. Our chicken lights are working. So, we're good. No check engine light. I got ABS light on. You know, it's always something with this thing. Always. But, like I said, we're up and running. Yay! A little rough. Of course, again, the thing did have a lot of shit going through it, so. Now we'll give it some time, see what it does. Number 4 injector. Alright, so, yeah. There's the injector. So with that being said, I gotta change the oil, finish putting it back together, and take it up for a hot lap, see if everything clears out, because it looks like there's a lot of crap running through it when I was, you know, smoking and clanging and everything else. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one. All right, thanks.